Do you know what a box is? And no, I'm not talking about the brown cardboard type. I'm talking about the thing that categorizes you and me because of a certain part of our identity. Why are you friends with the people you hang around? It's probably somewhat because you have similar interests and preferences, right? He likes punk rock, she likes art, he likes boys. We put each other in boxes all the time. The moment we see a person, we judge them, and that's normal. It's human nature. But it can be harmful to judge and put people into boxes when we don't even know them, and those boxes actually affect them. Right now, LGBT couples can only get married in 1/3 of the US. On a smaller level, LGBT teens are 4 times more likely to commit suicide as their straight peers. And in 29 states, you can legally be fired just for being anything other than straight. That's like firing people because they like punk rock and you don't. In a way, putting LGBT people into these boxes is dehumanizing them. Instead of being recognized as human, they are recognized as one part of their identity. This is where I come in with my project. I am an amateur photographer, and I went all around Spokane with a 35mm film camera, taking portraits of youth who identify as anything other than straight. I did it to humanize the faces behind the boxes. A picture can say 1,000 words, and a face can say even more. It was my goal to take 50 pictures to simply begin dissolving the barriers between gay, straight, bi, pan, trans. In the process, I learned a lot about my own skills as a photographer, as well as my camera. The 5 out of 24 decent portraits I took dared me to keep trying, and they dared all of you to look into the faces of these human beings and tell them they deserve anything less than equality without discrimination. Human familiarity is what will bring down the barriers that separate people. This isn't just about marriage equality or equality in the job world. This is giving people a chance to be themselves before we fit them into a box. And when this happens, I'll bet that the teen suicide rate will decrease, LGBT people won't feel insecure about their jobs, and we will have a happier community overall. You can do your part in the equation by encouraging others not to vote against the LGBT community. But more importantly, you can take the time to get to know someone before putting them into a box. After all, we are all the same, completely and totally different.
Created using Powtoon.